Pokemon Legends Arceus features some brand new shinies, and a lot of them are pretty epic. Let's break down the top 10 best new shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yo, whoa, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive. I'm bringing you guys a brand new video today, and today we're diving into the world of Pokemon Legends Arceus and all of the new shiny Pokemon that are featured in the game. But we're gonna break it down to my favorite 10 shinies. I'm actually gonna number them. We're gonna count backwards from the 10th best to the absolute best, and we're gonna feature all new forms in this video. So get excited for it. Hit that like button down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree or what you're thinking about these new shiny forms. I think a lot of them are really epic. Some of them are a little disappointing, and they're probably not gonna make the countdown. But let's not waste any time. Let's dive in to the top 10 best new shinies in Pokemon Legends Arceus. All right, so kicking off our countdown, number 10 is going to be Hisui Voltorb. Now, Hisui Voltorb actually looks really clean. It has a very similar shiny form to regular Lilligant, so it's not all that surprising. And while I don't necessarily love this Pokemon in terms of its design, I do quite like its shiny form. I like the fact that it's little orange petal on the top. I like the color that its leaves changes to. It's almost got like kind of like long socks on in a way from its legs, and it changes slight colors there. And I've always felt like Lilligant had a really pretty color palette, so Hisui Voltorb definitely captures that as well, and it's gonna kick off our countdown at number 10. Number 9 is actually a 2-for-1 here. It's gonna be Growlithe and Hisui Arcanine, and I gotta say, when I first saw it, I was a little bit disappointed, but it's grown on me a lot. Hisui Arcanine, I don't feel like this Pokemon sprite does it justice. I feel like you definitely gotta see it in game, and that golden yellowing color palette really stands out in terms of how Arcanine functions in game and how it looks. So while this is pretty standard to what we expected, right? It's a slightly different color. It's very similar to what we expected from regular Arcanine. So it's not gonna be super high up on our list, right? But I still think it looks pretty epic. And Arcanine is a very, very clean Pokemon. I like its design. It's grown on me a lot, guys. So I think this is definitely one of the ones on the list that you gotta hunt for at some point. But Arcanine comes out at number 9. Number 8, baby, we've got Ursaluna, the new Ursaring evolution, and I'm so glad they did not stick with Teddy Ursa's color palette for this, because they would have absolutely ruined it if they made it that ugly green color. But Ursaluna goes with a beautiful, like, rich red, brownish color that really accentuates kind of some of the great features of it, like its kind of back fur and its face and everything else. So I'm in love with this color. I feel like it's a really, really nice color for a shiny, and Ursaluna has become quickly one of my favorite new Pokemon in the game. It's actually really, really fun to use. Very strong, very, very offensive Pokemon with a ton of bulk, and it's really cool. So I don't want to spoil too much about the game, but in terms of its shiny, I do feel like Ursaluna is very clean. Like I said, not super amazing, but at least it's different. I'm just, again, very thankful that does not look like Ursaring, guys. I am so thankful of that, because that would have been rough. Number 7 is gonna be Hisuian Qwilfish and its new evolved form, Overqwil. Now, these two Pokemon have a really, really epic color palette. They go from being black and pink to having like this gray and purple. And I'll be real, this is a shiny that I feel like could easily be at the top of someone's list, because it is a really, really epic shiny. The only thing is, I love black shinies personally, and I actually really like how Overqwil and Qwilfish look normally. So it's a hard thing to stack up against, right? And I don't even know if they could have done it any better. I feel like this is a great shiny, don't get me wrong, but I just really love the dark coloring and the black on Qwilfish in general. So it's a hard take for me, right? Like, and that's why it just kind of ranks at this point in the countdown at number 7. I just can't rank it any higher than that, because I just love its non-shiny form so much, which is pretty rare for me, to be honest, but a really, really epic shiny, no doubt about it. Number 6 on my list is going to be Kleavor. Now, Kleavor's a Pokemon that I, of course, was very excited about going into this game, being the only new bug-type Pokemon, and they decided to make it a green color palette with the shiny. They could have gone a number of different ways, and while I was a little unsure of how it was going to turn out, it makes sense that this is kind of the way it went, kind of like Scissor turns green and stuff like that. So I don't hate it, I actually quite like it. It's grown on me a lot, and I feel like it actually really captures the bug vibes more than the rock vibes, which is what the original form looks like. So top of my list, very top of my list is to get a shiny Kleavor. There's no doubt about it. I gotta get me one of these. It's only gonna come in at 6, because even though I love my bug types, it's definitely not my favorite shiny in the Hisui region, but I really like it, and I'm just glad they didn't butcher it, because I like this dark color green. I hate the light green, as I mentioned earlier with Ursaring. So I'll take this. It looks pretty good. I'm excited about it. Number 6 is Kleavor. A surprising showing here at number 5, we're actually going to talk about Avalugg. Avalugg is a Pokemon that normally doesn't have much of a shiny to talk about, but in this game it actually has a pretty cool one. It's got that big axe on its mouth, and instead of being silver like the original form, it actually turns orange. And there's a handful of shinies that actually have that orange coloring, and it looks dope. And its feet have like a slightly different color too, that kind of accents that as well. So I really like this. I mean, its standout feature is that giant kind of rock axe on his face, and the fact that they changed the color on it is enough for me to be happy about it. So I quite like this new Avalugg form, so I'm gonna actually put this at number 5 on our list, believe it or not. And we've got some really, really good ones coming up at the second half of this countdown, no doubt about it. I mentioned earlier that I love black shiny Pokemon, and that is no different. Right here, number 4 is gonna be both Voltorb and Electrode. Now, I thought they were gonna just go with the blue, right? Like, I thought it was just gonna be standard blue shiny for Voltorb and Electrode, kind of like they did with Growlithe and Arcanine. But no, they gave us a black Voltorb and a black Electrode, which look amazing as shinies. Some of the cleanest shinies I think we've seen. It's a simple design, but I think you guys probably agree. The black shinies are some of the best. Haxorus, Greninja, and Voltorb and Electrode actually get on this list at number 4, and that just shows you how good the rest of the countdown is, because these ones are really clean. I love Voltorb's design. Not as big of a fan of Electrode, if I'm being honest, but I really like this shiny, and I feel like I gotta get one of these at some point. Number 3 on this list is going to be Hisuian Samurott, and spoilers, it's the only one of the starters that makes the countdown in my opinion. Hisuian Samurott's shell goes from that wicked black and orange and like kind of a dark coloring to orange to white, and it looks so good. And then the kind of armor on his arms and his nails all change as well to white. I think this is one of the coolest shinies in the game. In fact, it was very hard for me to not put this number 1. I'm gonna just be completely real. Samurott could have easily been number 1 on this countdown, but the other two, in my opinion, are just so good. But I love Hisuian Samurott, and by far my favorite design of the 3 starters. It's not even close. I just think it's the best one, and it's definitely the best shiny. Whether you agree or not, I think it's definitely the best shiny. So that's it. That's what I have to say about Hisuian Samurott. Number 2 is going to be Hisuian Zorua. Now, Zorua keeps the same color shiny palette as the regular Zorua, going from its normal coloring to a blue, but that's one of the cleanest shinies that have ever existed. And he gets a little bit darker. His skin palette gets a little bit darker. I told you I love those black shinies. I feel like they look so good. And the blue coloring on Zorua is just so clean, man. It is so good. I absolutely love Hisuian Zorua shiny. By far, I think this immediately becomes one of the top shinies in the game that have ever existed. I'm not even kidding, but it doesn't compare to the number 1, which is crazy because I normally don't like Zoroark, guys. Like, I love Zorua, super cute Pokemon, never really liked Zoroark. I kind of wish that Zoroark had the blue that Zorua does, but in this game, Zoroark, our number 1 Pokemon in the countdown, has purple as well, but it looks so good for some reason, man. I don't know if it's the combination of kind of the dark gray and the white and the purple hair and how it's like an accent to it, but I personally think that Hisuian Zoroark is the number 1 shiny to get in this game. Purple's my favorite color, I'm just gonna be honest. My favorite shiny color is blue, so Zorua normally would take the cake here, but I just feel like Hisuian Zoroark, the design, the purple, the vibes, how it all kind of ties together, being purple and sinister and normal, it is the perfect shiny color palette. I don't know how many are better than this. Like, I really think, when I think of the entirety of all the Pokemon in the game, I really feel like Hisuian Zoroark is a top 5 shiny in the game, and I'm not even kidding. Zorua is like top 7, top 10 probably. Incredible shinies that are added to the Hisui region. I cannot wait to shiny hunt these. So obviously my opinions may be different from yours, but that is our top 10 countdown for the new Pokemon in Pokemon Legends Arceus and their shiny forms. And I gotta tell you guys, I am so excited to shiny hunt. I said it on Twitter, I genuinely believe that Legends Arceus is going to be the best game to shiny hunt in that we've had in a very long time. And I cannot wait to show you guys exactly how to do it, all the tutorials and everything. I've got it all figured out, but I gotta wait until the game comes out because I can't show any gameplay until then, because I'm not trying to get my channel shut down. So that's that, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know your thoughts on your favorite shinies in the Hisui region. You can put them in the comment section below. Like the video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on our epic Pokemon Legends Arceus content, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.